My brother, give us a mandate. I didn't see your message on time, but I'll give you the opportunity to speak to us now. I can see your network have been left to right as well. What's up now? Or are you in Nigeria? Because only Nigeria network that can push people left to right like that. Talk to us. Good evening to you.
Well, good evening to you and then to the panelists and then people on the comment section. Greetings to everyone. Well, it's actually I'm not actually where I used to have my normal regular network. I'm working from the office today, so that's why it's like this. So bear with me. Well, to everyone that has spoken, I think all well said, and I think Mr. Peter spoke today. I've not been able to listen to his speech. I'll go back and listen to it. But I think when you were reading that those feedbacks from his speech, I think somebody made a comment there, said, why didn't he tell Tinubu to be this? Why didn't say Tinubu should be disqualified or to be removed? And I think you made a comment there that maybe if he had said that, he would have been arrested. Well, for me, I don't think that may get him arrested. That may not get him arrested. I mean, it's just his own opinion. He didn't break any law. He didn't break any rule. Tinubu is a contestant as he is a contestant in the election. So, but I think for him to have also come out and speak, this is all been calling for. I think I personally probably call him out. I think that last week when Atiku made his world conference, both Mr. Peter Gregory Obi and then the Labour Party. Now, it is now glaring that more needs to be done and then more need to be said. And it's now clear to Nigerians that are you guys aware that these people they through the back door initiate to the house the bill that may end up banning social media and all of that in Nigeria. Now, there are so many quotes that my principal, Mr. Peter Gregory Obi, said during the election that probably as time goes on, we can just look for those quotes and then put them together, maybe even have a little pamphlet and then tag it Peter Gregory Obi Nuggets. He said you cannot come through the back door, or you cannot come through the window and then start cleaning the house. No. He said if you must be addressed as His Excellency, the way and means by which you get there must be excellent. He said the process by which people get into power is very, very important than what they do when they get there. He said the process is very, very fundamental, very, very critical than what people do when they get there. Because now, the reason why I said that is because the process would have checkmated the people to ensure that the bad eggs. Now, the last caller said, the governor of Ogun State, let's start from Lagos. Sanwo-Olu is a criminal. He has a case in the United States of America. I will send you a little video clip, Mr. Elvis. Once I'm done, maybe I'll send to your email. And maybe you can share with the people. Sanwo-Olu has a case in America. The governor of Ogun State has a case in America. Tinubu has a case in America. Bajabi Amila Bajabi Amole was a thief in America. And you can continue to mention several of them. Even Omagege is also a criminal in America. Now, these guys, they are criminals in one country, but they are rulers in another country. Now, tell me how you want the system to be what Nigerians want it to be when the whole thing is in the hands of criminal. When the whole thing is in the hands of, they don't know what to do. They don't know what to do. They cannot get the country back to its feet because these guys don't understand to do good. All their lives, they are either drug dealers or certificate forgers or stealing from their clients or doing drug when they were in the United States of America. The governor of Ogun State went to jail. He has a mugshot. Sanwo-Olu is a criminal. These guys are now the one ruling in the country. So as we keep talking about this forgery thing, we should also make Nigerians understand that these guys are criminals. They are thieves. Bajabi Amole is a thief. He stole from his client. Tinubu is a drug dealer and a forger certificate. Tinubu forfeited $460,000 in America. He also forged certificate in America. Dapo Abiodun is a criminal. He's a thief. So we need to call them out and make Nigerians understand the reason why we are bent on letting go on this matter. And apart from the forgery thing, there are some other cases that the Supreme Court had to decide on. Abuja is there. Forfeiture is there. Double nomination is there. Perjury is there. Several things that need to be decided on. Now, my principal calling for Amoda Songolere Yekini Tifnumbu to come and introduce himself. The whole world, they know Tinubu. He said his name is Bola Ahmed Tinubu. That's what they know him as. Now, all of a sudden, on his Wikipedia, there's Adekunle. So, is he going to introduce him as? But my name is his name is Bola Ahmed Adekunle Tinubu. Are they going to change all of the frames that they have in the different offices? So now the question is to Ariwola: who did you swear in during after the election? Did you swear Tinubu, Bola Ahmed Tinubu in, or you swore in Bola Ahmed Adekunle Tinubu into the office? These are questions. These are pertinent questions. I have never seen it in the issue of I don't know, as much as I've lived on the surface of this earth, that now all of a sudden Barack Obama now said that his name is now he now added another name to his name. How will he now introduce himself to the world? Donald Trump, Joe Biden, and the several presidents of the world. But only in Nigeria will this evil happen, and you still see people supporting this evil. Omoye called one of them earlier, Olise Agbako. Agbako means trouble. Olise Agbako Agba. That means the elders, they make trouble. That is what his name means. Olise Agbako Agba. These evil men, they just bent on not letting go. All of a sudden now, BBC has also become their news handler and doing evil against Nigerians. But like my brother said, the last caller, he has called on the Hausas and Nigerians to come out. And that is what we need to do. Nigerians need to come out against this evil. If not, this is how it will continue. On Punch newspaper today, they said the dollar is now 1,025 naira per dollar. That this present government, they lack the technical know-how of how to rescue the nation. These guys, they don't even know what to do. They don't have the goodwill to transform the nation. It is just for them and their family. But Nigerians, are we going to continue to sit like this with our arms folded together and allow these people to continue? Nigerians are suffering, they are enjoying. What belongs to all of us have suddenly become the property of some individual fews. Is this how we are going to continue? Glaring the deaf know, the blind can also see that Tinubu Songolere forged his certificate. And Festus Werekeyamo said it. If the certificate was not issued to you by the institution, it is forgery. Imagine me now. You have to give me the go-ahead to speak before I can speak on this platform. If all of a sudden you didn't say, oh, give us a mandate, or oh my year, go ahead, and I started speaking all of a sudden, you ask me, who give me that authority? Tinubu forged his certificate. There is no two way about it. He forged it. It was not issued by CSU. And they said it during this position. They said the certificate present to INEC, they don't know about it. If the school say we don't know about it, then is that not forgery? That is forgery. But the most painful thing and the sad thing is that the elders and some few have all of a sudden make themselves a mouthpiece to this evil apparition. But we as Nigerians, are we going to continue to sit like this? Like Madam Joy said, I don't know if Supreme Court can do anything good, because we saw what happened at Tribunal. Are we going to continue like this for this evil men to continue to run down the nation? Kidnapping is still on the increase. You cannot travel. In fact, there's a regulation that if you're going to travel, maybe from Lagos to Ibadan, you either go between maybe 9 a.m. and 3 p.m. Between 9 a.m. and 3 p.m. Why? Insecurity. No light, no water. People are suffering in their numbers. Schools are being shut down. And these guys are bent not letting go. Are we going to sit like this and continue to watch and these people continue to ruin our nation? Mine is Nigerians. Let's decide on what to do to take back our country. Thank you very much for the time. I truly appreciate it. Thank you, sir.
Okay, my brother, if I have to come in what you said just now, that if Mr. Peter Obi mentioned the word disqualified Tinubu now, is a normal word, is entitled to it, is a presidential candidate, and they cannot be arrested and all that. If I look at it from your angle, you're right. But if you look at it from the other angle, yes, they can arrest him. You know why? In your angle, you are right, because based on constitution, it's freedom of expression, it's freedom of speech, it's not insulting anybody, you are right. But if you look at it from the other angle, based on hatred, based on the target, is the target. Atiku is not the target. The target is Mr. Peter Obi. Based on all that, the natural hatred for him, the natural hatred for the Igbo people, then that word will trigger them and he will be arrested. Then, what will not happen if he's arrested? My brother, is you and I and some of us that means well for Nigeria that will come out on air to talk. I'm telling you, 80% of Nigerians at this particular moment will not come out. They will talk and talk and talk. Everybody will move on. Those one that is watching Big Brother will continue watching Big Brother. So what preventing? Prevent it. That is what I say about that. Thank you very much for your submission. And I hope we have a new Nigeria. Thank you.